Hey guys, Justin here from Primrose Properties, and I'm actually excited about this video. This is one that I'd love to help families with, especially people that might be a little bit older. This is one of my favorite things to do, but it's a question I get all the time, so I thought this would be a great video to record to hopefully help you with some insight into how do I sell my house when it's full of stuff, right? It's kind of the American dream that we tend to compile all kinds of goodies as our kids age. You know, I have some young kids, and so just the artwork compile. I mean, I think we have almost a room full of just knickknacks and drawings from our kids that you don't want to throw away because you love your kids. So, but as they age, as things happen, as life happens, you tend to just have stuff pile up. And so when you're finally ready to actually sell your home, sometimes you look around and you think, holy smokes, I have a house full of stuff and I don't really know if I want to keep it. I don't really know what to do. And it might even be a situation where if it's kind of a, I don't like the term hoarder as much, but I kind of call it a collector. So if it's kind of a collector home where there's lots of stuff in there, it's kind of it can definitely be overwhelming. And so I'm going to go through in this video a couple different options you have to sell your house when it's full of stuff. Sometimes good stuff, sometimes stuff you don't want. So number one, this is kind of the easiest one, or I shouldn't say easiest. Sometimes it's easiest on the surface, but not always easy for follow through. So that would be to have friends and family come over, for one, to get their stuff, right? So trying to get your kids, hey, here's your pile, you come haul this out. Easier said than done, or even just to help come sort things, go through it. We've I can't even count how many homes we've purchased where the friends are over there, the family's over there, and everybody's kind of helping pitch in. So number one, don't try and do it alone. So try and have some friends and family come over, and sometimes it's fun. You're looking at the old pictures and all these old memories, and it could just be kind of a good time. So I think family is great if that's an option for you. If it's just you, it can be, like I said, definitely overwhelming for sure. Number two, so hire a company, kind of like the one that comes to my mind probably from their marketing is just 1-800-JUNK. And so they call them junk haulers or junk clean out. And it's not that your stuff is junk, it's just the stuff that that you don't want anymore. So they'll come help clean it out. The downside of that is it can get expensive very quickly. So it's nice they can bring big crews over and they can kind of help clear things out, but it can be pretty costly. So if you're looking to sell, that's an option, but just know that there is can be pretty substantial expense, and it really depends on how much stuff you have. But that is an option for you as well. Number three, estate sale companies. So depending on kind of the quality of your stuff, at least to an estate sale type person, you might be able to hire them and have them come in and lay things out and actually sell that. And those can be an awesome resource. So the downside is sometimes if there's not enough stuff or not like a clear area for them to set up, or if the juice isn't worth the squeeze, for them, then they sometimes won't do it. So that's kind of a risk sometimes of taking. There's a lot of really good ones out there as well, though, so not knocking them by any means, but they also have to just make sure it's worth their time as well, which is totally understandable. So the next one, number four, is just depending on how much stuff you have, you could try to list the house with an agent. So basically sell it on market. So list the property with the stuff and kind of cross your fingers, hope for the best. The downside of that is a lot of times the process of, say if you did get a buyer that was ready to buy the house and it was full of stuff and it's to the point where you can't see anything, when they do their home inspection, a lot of times there's a lot of issues because they can't get to anything. So that can scare buyers off pretty quickly because they can't get access to things and they don't know kind of how things work. Or number two is once you get say if you list the property, accepted an offer, say they're okay with the home as is, or it's a home inspection and the home inspection kind of goes okay. The appraiser, a lot of times if they can't get in there or there's problems with the house they can't see, the appraisal will actually hold up the sale, and they'll have appraiser conditions, which means these things have to be done before selling the house. And so the appraisers basically are protecting the banks. So when they write the loan, the appraiser says, hey, these have to be done first before the loan can be finalized. So sometimes that can kill those deals with the appraiser conditions. So just go into that fully aware. That's definitely an option for you also. But just know, kind of go in there fully ready that definitely could happen if it's a house full of stuff. And then number 5, another option is to sell to a home buying company like ourselves. We're one of those. And pretty much we buy houses as is, where is, full of stuff. I always say you can take everything that you want, which obviously it's your stuff, right? But you want to leave everything you don't want. So we'll kind of deal with the headache of all that stuff. So you take all the goodies that you want, all the family memories, and then leave everything else. And what I personally like to do is if I find extra family heirlooms or pictures, we set those aside and call our sellers down the road. They actually found a couple things we think you guys might want or your family might want, and see if they still want that. So one thing though I would say, so a lot of times we buy a lot of houses from folks who start the process and then call us, several weeks in, and they're just exhausted. They've been working every weekend up and down stairs, and then they're just going, oh, I'm done doing this. And so it's always, we're happy to help at whatever point works best for you guys. But sometimes they pay the price. Their low backs are hurting. They beat themselves up, and they just say, hey, I'm done with this. So we're happy to help them, but it's also, I feel bad because we could have done it in the beginning and saved them all that time and effort. So that's another option. We'd love to have a conversation with you. So if you have a house full of stuff and you're looking to sell at a fair price and have it be a simple, easy, straightforward, and transparent transaction, we would love to have a conversation with you. So feel free to give us a call. We try and always leave you better than we found you. So we'll give you your options and let you know kind of what you're looking at. And if we're a great fit, then awesome. If we're not a great fit, that's totally fine too. Never any pressure from us. Thank you so much for watching. I hope this was a helpful video, and I hope you have a great day.